Hello everyone, welcome to new family member introduction and story time. Story time! So, a funny thing happened since I've been offline here. It may explain my absence a little bit, at least lately, last week or two. Oh my god. So, hi, I'm Mare. I'm not doing my whole intro. Go watch my other videos. I have this little tiny toy. It's a chocolate heart, and it is going right here by my little baby. Where to start? Okay, well, welcome. If you're new here and a crazy dog person like me, welcome. You are in the right place. It is crazy dog land around my house. So we had 3 losses in 3 years of 3 of our dogs, all of whom were seniors. They had very long, well, Trudy had a rough life the first half of her life. She was a mill dog rescue, our Italian Greyhound Trudy. We lost Rusty, our first Italian Greyhound, not our first, but the first of the 3 losses. We lost her in February 2022. Trudy was March of 2023, and just this January 20th, I lost my dude, my little bat boy, my Chinese crested. Dude was actually a mix. He was not a purebred Chinese crested. And he was an oops litter. Long story. And it was, I understand the oops side of it. It was, I mean, I do and I don't. I'm not going to get into the whole thing of the, hi Casper. Hi buddy. Come say hi. Nobody's seen you in a while. Come here. Come here. Oh, there he is, my big guy. There's the Casper. Oh, you want a nap on me, don't you? You just want a nap on me is all. I just want a nap on you is all. Oh my goodness, everybody's napping on me. Luna is right behind me. See, right here. That fuzzball right there, there's the bun. Casper and his new little sister are on my lap. Okay, don't go in her bed. I'm trying to show... God, Casper just loves walking on me. Casper is a biggie iggy, so he came along after we lost, after my husband lost, I'll say we, but my husband lost Rusty and Trudy, who were his heart girls, and he was just absolutely, positively devastated that he lost them, and he was so depressed. So I've talked about Casper in a lot of past videos. You can look up any video with Casper and you'll hear all about him. Casper's doing great. He had his first birthday. I shared it on Instagram. His first birthday was July 22nd. And he is a strapping young man and he is doing really well. He has chilled out so much. A lot. Except for right now when I'm trying to record. No, we can't play right now. No. By the way, Casper is deaf, so hence Hanson. No. Shh. Good boy. Good boy. He just did a perfect sit, and he is staring at me like a polite little man. Come on. Do you want to come up? No? He wants more treats. You're not getting another bone. He can't hear me. I talk to him anyway. They always say you should talk to a deaf dog because they can sense sound waves and vibrations. And also when you talk, your face is animated, and they can read your expression if you're happy or not. Or if you're mad, like, no. All right, he's going to try to steal her toy. Oh my god, I'm already all over the place. All I wanted to do is introduce the baby and open some stuff I got for her and show you a couple of things she got. Let's just get into this. I'm going to try to make this quick. It's not going to happen. Because Casper's going to keep interrupting us. I know, you're used to being the star. You're still the star, buddy. You're still going to be the star, trust me. Casper is still the star. I know, Mr. Man. Casper is still the star of the show, believe me. But now he has a little baby sister. Was I looking for another dog? Absolutely not. I missed Dude like crazy, and I've really been struggling with Dude's loss. I've talked about it in so many videos already in my vlog, so I'm not going to go into it, but long story short, sorry about the weird lighting. I have like this window behind me, so my camera is like... I don't know how to read the light in there. There, that's a little better. There's just something about the little nakies. I don't know. It's weird. I know some people get freaked out by the whole hairless dog thing. I can't even explain it until you meet them or you get to know them. She's sleeping on me, so let me show you what's going on here. All right, the light is difficult. There she is. there's my baby. And if you're saying, wow, she is so tiny, yes, she is very tiny. She is less than 3 pounds. She is 2.8. This is Enid, and I struggled for a week. She didn't have a name for 6 days. I just did not know what to name her. Hold on, I'm going to flip my camera on. Hold a second. Hello. There she is. She's got this little tiny toy. Oh my gosh. She looks like a Sphinx cat from the back, which is so trippy. Doesn't she look like a Sphinx cat? You look like a Sphinx cat. Hello, ma'am. Hello, baby. Oh my God, look at those ears. The cutest face in the world. And she's, look at this. You guys, want to see how little her neck is? Look, my fingers fit around her neck. Like, if I go like this, that's how small her neck is. She's so tiny. Oh my God. Hello. Hello, little mouse. Enid is a tiny werewolf bat mouse. So she is named after Enid from the Wednesday series. Enid Sinclair, who is the werewolf, who is Wednesday's roommate. And she is so Enid, and she also looks like, kind of like a little werewolf because she's got, the lighting is terrible, sorry. She's got this little tiny widow's peak. Her hair has like a little widow's peak on top of her head. It's so cute. Okay, let me fix my camera again. This is like Peter Mon style. I don't care about the editing video. It's all over the place. But what are you going to do? The lighting is weird because of, because of my window. She is so tired. I've been recording and doing stuff around the house and I had to work. So she's like all out of sorts. She just wants to sleep on me. And when she sleeps, she wants to be sleeping on me. Anyway, I get a phone call from my friend Philip. I wish I could just get a camera on her so you could see her, like the cuteness going on right here. She's falling asleep. Let me see if I can get the camera on her. Oh my God, she just keeps looking up at me and she's so cute. I can't. So was I looking for another dog? Absolutely not. Phil is known as a magical man. And Phil is a magical man. He is a fellow Capricorn. I always say he's like my brother from another something, another mother. We look like we could be siblings, which is really funny. We have similar features. We have like, I'll have to throw a picture of Phil in here. He wanted to take a bunch of pictures when I was down there picking up Enid. So there's a picture of me and Phil that I love. And he was like, oh my God, I have to come out and visit you. I'm like, I've been saying that for years. We haven't seen each other in so long. So I've been doing my thing. He's been doing his thing. And then he calls me out of the blue, like I would say maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, he calls me. We've just been doing our thing and I haven't seen or talked to him for a while, but he's been traveling a lot. One of these days, I really need to do a video with Phil when he comes up. I want to interview Philip and be like, he's just one of the coolest people I've ever met. He just puts so much positivity out into the world. It's crazy. He is like some kind of weird Buddhist monk reincarnated into a crazy dog person who rescues dogs now too. I kind of want to do a video with him and talk to him about this stuff because it's so cool. Just to share too, like you're like, why do I need to know this guy? Well, you don't. But sometimes in this world of like crap people on the internet, Phil is the kind of person who people should be talking about. He does grassroots support in a very small community where there are people who might have no support and they have nobody to help them or be there for them, and the animals too. So cut to me not hearing to Philip for years and years, and he calls me out of the blue and I'm like, so we're talking and he goes, well, you know, I'm calling you because I had to ask you something. And I'm like, okay, here it comes. I go, let me have it. What do you got? And he's like, there was an oops litter. And I'm like, oh my God, no, dude was from an oops litter. And I'm like, what? And he goes, there is this little hairless girl and she is so tiny and she is so special. And Philip wanted to keep her, to be honest. He really wanted to keep her. Like if I said I can't keep her, he would take her back in a heartbeat, which is also a good thing because God forbid something happens to me. I know that she'd go back to, I call him Daddy Phil. She will go back to Papa Phil, okay, if anything happened to me. But he is just so in love with her. So get this, her dad is at a Xolo Itzcuintli. I can never say Xolo. Well, it's a Xolo, Xolo. They're Mexican hairless. And Mexican hairlesses come in toy, like kind of a medium and a bigger one. And Philip has a toy Mexican hairless named Diablo. Well, for whatever reason or however it happened, Diablo got busy with a Pomeranian. I'm going to drop pictures in while I laugh. Oh, God. So I'm like, Pomeranian Xolo, what? Yeah, that's what you are. She's looking at me like, is that me? It's so, okay, you guys, after training Casper and working with him nonstop since last November, I keep forgetting that this dog can hear. It is really messing with my brain that I have now a puppy man who is just over a year old, and this one who is 12 weeks old now. She might be 13 by the time I put this video up, or by the time this video is done, because I'm talking forever. She might be 13 weeks, because we'll talk for a week about this. Anyway, so Philip was like, well, think about it. And I said, I really have to talk to my husband. But my husband really missed Dude also, and he knew how... And the thing is, I didn't want to get another dog, because I was like, I can't... Like, it's not going to fix me missing Dude, right? It doesn't fix the fact that, like... Dude is what I miss. Another dog is never going to like fill that space. But there's extenuating circumstances that I don't think I want to go into in this video so much. But I had to think about her for a while, like for 2 or 3 weeks. Philip was very patient. And I'm like, I really need to think about it. I want to make sure. And then I talked to a lot of friends too. I talked to my friend Pam, who... lives out in Colorado, and she's kind of on the same journey I am, where she's downsized her rescue efforts and all that. But Phil was like, look, I don't want anyone else to have this dog. Like, he kind of said he doesn't really trust anyone else with this dog. He goes, I know that you will love her and raise her the way I would, because we're so similar. And she is like a magical, magical being. There's something about her. And the more we talked and the more I like saw her, and he kept bombarding me with pictures. I'm like, stop with the pictures. I'll be down there in 5 minutes. And the more I talk to other people, it's like, I told my husband, I go, look, I hate that when Dude passed away, I manifested this dog. And Philip and I talked about that. I kept saying somewhere out there, I can't have another boy. Casper is going to be our only boy. We don't want another boy. We're happy with the one boy. Also, with multiple boys, it turns into a peeing competition in our house. We can't have that. Casper is so well trained. I don't want another boy with him. He's a good big brother. He's good with girls. I don't want him to have a brother. And also from going to the dog park, he loves playing with girl dogs. He is not so much with other boy dogs. He had a litter where... with his brothers, even the breeder told me, like, he was biting his brothers, and him and his brothers were a little like, I don't know. He's a girl's boy, okay? Casper is a girl's dude. He likes the girls. He is neutered, don't worry. I don't mean it that way. I mean, he just vibes with the female energy. He does not vibe with the male energy. And I didn't want another boy, and that was the thing that I was like, I can't get another boy, because I feel like in this lifetime, Dude and my boys that I've lost, Dude and Voodoo, like, no one will ever live up to the standards and how much I love them. I don't want another boy. It has to be a girl if I get another dog. And I didn't even want another one. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to the gym. I have all this freedom. We traveled. I can leave whenever I want. Casper's crate trained. The girls are all great. I could go out and go for hikes and take Casper with me. Everybody just sleeps. Blah, blah, blah. Now I'm in puppy land all over again, so it's deja vu from last November. And I'm like, with the teething and the potty training, it's like having 2 babies close together. But I will say this, I'm glad this happened, because I have a nickname for this one, and her nickname is the Final Girl. If you are a horror movie fan, my husband didn't even know this. Comment below, do you know about the Final Girl theory in horror movies? If you do, comment below. Or name your favorite final girl for bonus points. Bonus points and extra hearts from me in comments, if you know what the final girl is. But if you don't, I will tell you. The final girl is in horror movies, there is a trope of there's a woman who is the survivor and the badass, and she survives when everyone else gets like and killed off and whatever, right? So there's the final girl, and she's usually the one who's in the epic battle with the force of evil. So you have Ellen Ripley in the Alien movies. You have Jamie Lee Curtis in any Halloween movie. You have Lydia in Beetlejuice even is technically a final girl in a way. But it's always, Sydney in the Scream. Sydney in Scream is a big one. You can go through horror movies and it's just kind of a trope as the final girl. And if you Google it, you'll find whole lists of them listing all of them. So the reason I'm calling Enid my final girl is in the horror that has been this lifetime. No, I'm being sarcastic and funny. I don't mean that. It's my dark sense of humor. But in the horror that is this world and lifetime, the final girl is Enid, the werewolf dog. I don't anticipate at my age getting another dog unless I adopt like a senior when I'm older. Enter Enid. And my husband and I talked about this too. This is something you have to talk amongst yourselves and amongst your family before you bring someone in. We went out to dinner and I'm like, I hate to talk about this, but it's a real thing. Like, we can't keep taking in crazy rescue dogs that I have to rehabilitate for 7 years. In 7 years, I'm going to be in my 60s. I mean, not that I can't still do it. I'm not going to say, I'm never going to say I'm too old to do it. But the thing is, in the twilight of my life, what do I want to do with that? I have spent the last 24 years rescuing, fostering, transporting, rehabilitating, retraining rescue dogs. And I have given up all my retirement, all of my time, all of the vacations I could have taken in 24 years, took no vacations until the last 2 years, really. I took little vacations, but as I said, for 22 years, my husband and I didn't travel together because of our rescue dogs. So that is quite a sacrifice that I never hear anybody else talking about that they've made in their life. I know people do it, and a shout out to all my rescue moms and dads out there that you do that. And people who just go off on vacation several times a year, they don't understand the strain of, my heart is so full from all of our rescue dogs, but there's a part of me that is like the most FOMO in the world of, what have I, camera stopped. Not a what have I done with my life. I wouldn't change it. I mean, my husband and I talked about this over dinner one night. We went out to dinner and we talked about this. And I said, and Pam messaged me too, my friend Pam, that I said she's a puppy mill rescue mama. And that's how I know Pam. We've been friends for years and years now. And I stayed with Pam when I adopted Eliza and Trudy. I flew out to Colorado and I stayed at Pam's house. So Pam is a really good friend. Pam is also like, she's like, I'm getting too old to do this anymore. I need to think about my retirement. I need to think about, now Pam has 2 human children who have now made Pam a grandmother. And she's like, now I have human grandkids. So she's like, I want to spend my time that I have left. Pam lost her mom a couple years ago too, like I did. She lost her mom right after I did. And her mom also went through the whole dementia thing. So we are very on the same wavelength with all this. We were texting before Enid got here and I was like, oh my God, we are so on the same page. It's kind of scary. I said, I need to come visit you. Pam is the one who said, I sent her the picture and I said, I don't know if I can do it anymore. I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Pam is like, you need to go get that baby right now. And I'm like, damn it, Pam. I told my husband, and my husband literally said, if Pam says that she belongs with us, then you go get her. And I'm like, no. She just jumped up. She's like, what? Oh my gosh. And with that said, this is Enid. Let's zoom in. Oh my goodness. There's my baby. Yes, she is as tiny as she looks. That's a camera. And you can hear. You need to get used to the camera. She has a little fuzzy tail that is very cute. Now, one of the things that I love about her, other than everything, oh my God, you guys. Can I kiss? Too tired? Oh. No kisses from Mama. Mama, what you doing? Oh. Oh my God. Stop it. She is the only one who looks like this too. Only one. Her brothers look nothing like this. She is the only one who is dark and totally hairless. Look at the little black. Can we talk about the widow's peak and the mohawk? And the face wrinkles and the ginormous bat ears. Let's say hi to the camera. Boop the camera. Boop. We've got a boop. So look at this. Look at this. It's a little patch of hair growing. Yes, I'm talking about your hair patch. Now here's what's weird. Dude had, I called it his back raise, and he had a lump right here on his back. She has this weird back thing on the opposite side. Look at the little tail. Oh my God. With the little black hair on it. She's got little black hair. Look at her little pink slipper though. Oh, look at those little hands. Look at those tiny hands. So she's got pink toes on this. My husband, she's all shaky because I'm like, this is the first time. She was like totally asleep. I am so sorry. My husband looked at her nails. He goes, did you paint her nails? And I'm like, no, what? She's a baby. And they're like this big. How would I paint those? No, her nails are almost like silver on this foot. They look like I painted. He goes, it looks like you painted her nails with silver. This little creature. Philip told, I should drop his text in right here. If I remember, I'll drop his text in. But he said, I wanted to say it was an oops litter, but Philip said, I really believe it was not an accident. And he said, I think she was here. She was on this planet, like brought into this world for you. And I think that's one of the sweetest things anyone's ever said to me, honestly. To say that something this special and tiny and trusting and loving was put on this planet for me. Really? Were you put on this planet? Are you on this planet for me? I think you're on this planet for you. I'm just your little mama caregiver here. Anyway, she is super tiny. She's only 2.8 pounds. She might be a little more than that now. When I brought her home a couple days after, she was 2.8. She has a great appetite. Her potty training is going great. She has a baby playpen. Her playpen is huge. I put Lydia in the playpen with her, and she loves Lydia and sleeps next to her. Casper is too big. Oh, she's so tired. Look at her. Casper is too big to be in the playpen with her. He will squish her. Oh my God. Ugh. So Casper is sleeping over here. That's right there. And I know the next question is going to be, how is Casper handling it? Casper absolutely loves her. Loves her. I was worried that with him being deaf and kind of his dopiness, his general dopiness, she is so small. I mean, she's like almost the size of his head. It's crazy. If I remember, I'll drop pictures into them together. But they curl up together and sleep. He plays with her and she'll roll on her back and he'll like bite on her, but he's so gentle. And I'm like, this is not a dog that's gentle. This dog has bruised me. This dog has bitten the crap out of my husband just accidentally playing tug of war, and he grabs your hand instead of the toy and you're like, ah. He is not a gentle boy. He is a big brute and a big lug. But the way he is with this one, it's like he knows she's a baby. He's like protective of her. If she's crying, he can't hear her, but he looks at her and he's like, if she looks like she's upset or shaking, he walks over and sits next to her. When I'm making their food, they sit right next to each other and they watch me make food, and she like mimics him and copies him. It is the cutest thing. And I love that she's so tiny and he's so big. They're like adorable together. That being said, they only have supervised playtime. I never leave them alone together at all. And it's just because if he accidentally steps wrong, he will totally squish her. And he won't mean to hurt her. It could just be an accident. So she's in her playpen. He'll be in his crate if I'm working or anything like that. And then they both sleep. And I have a Casper cam and a baby cam. So while I'm working, I have cameras on both of them. I guarantee the whole time I'm working, they're both sleeping. It's awesome. So things are going well. We took them on their first hike together, and I posted pictures on my Instagram. We went for a hike yesterday, which was Sunday. I don't know when this is going up. This might not go up until later in the week. But we took them on a hike. Casper walked, and this one has to travel in a little carrier because she doesn't have all of her shots yet. She got her first round of puppy boosters, but she's got like 2 more to go. So she's got a ways to go. So I can't put her on the ground. We don't want, she could catch anything right now. Also, she's so tiny. I am going to leash train her. I am going to train her to do everything. She does a wonderful sit. If she wants to be picked up, she does a perfect sit and looks up at you like, pick me up, please. She just wants to sleep on me right now. Okay, well, I got her this. This is a cat bed. And it's a big witch hat. And it says, bow down, witches. And it is adorable. And I'm trying to get her to... She's so tiny, even though this is a cat bed. Okay, wait. Oh, my God. So there she is in her bed. Ta-da. How cute. Look how tiny she is. It's dark in there, so it's hard to see her, but... Oh, my God. She's totally falling asleep in there. That is the cutest thing ever. Anyway, so I got her the bed. Let's open these really quick. She might get up to this paper. So here's a problem that I never thought I would have. I had a lot of tiny dog clothes from like Tippy Toes, who is my little heart girl right here. She was really small, and Rusty was only 7 pounds. And when I got Dude, Dude was a baby, and Dude was very tiny when I got him, and I had these little tiny jammies for Dude. Oh no, this is going to be way too big. Oh, I can tell by looking at... Oh, son of a... Okay, so I looked through all the dog clothes I've had for years and years and years. Nothing fits her. Nothing. I should just do this so you can see her. Hold on. Let me see if I can adjust the camera. You won't see me, but you can kind of... Okay, you can watch her. There we go. I can scooch down. She's just in there sleeping. She's so cute. She is so good, you guys. I mean, Phil was telling me, he's like, she's such a love bug. She's so sweet. She's so loving. She is, let me tell you, she lives up to her dad's name being Diablo and her mom being a Pomeranian who is kind of sassy. Both of her parents are a bit sassy. Spicy and sassy. And this one is no exception. She definitely has an insane size. She gets the zoomies, and it is the funniest thing I've ever seen because she's so small. She looks like Speedy Gonzales in the Looney Tunes things. It's like she's like bzz, 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 and she's so little. So yes, I'm talking about you. You look like a tiny little mouse. Why do I not have my phone nearby? Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can find my phone. Okay, I'm sorry. There was too much cuteness in this bed, and I'm like over here with my phone, like taking pictures of her because she looks so adorable. So I was looking through all my clothes, and oh my God, I have nothing that fits her. She is so small. So I ordered a couple of things, and I was looking up extra, extra small. Guys, this is an extra, extra small, and she's still going to be like swimming in this right now. It's really cute. I can tell this is too big. This is too big for her. This little tiny thing, she's going to be swimming in this. Phil thinks that she's only going to get to be maybe between... maybe 4 pounds, 5 tops, maybe. But he said she could stay even, she could stay like only 4 pounds. But I'm, honestly, if me personally, I'd be happy if she would get to Rusty size. If she was around 7 pounds, that would be great. This, I'm a little bummed. This is an extra small. So I have to get her extra, extra small. But this is way, oh my God, it's way too big on her. But look how cute it is. Oh, man. It's way too big, but look how adorable. And it's got like the little turtleneck. Oh. Yeah, buddy. I know, look, it's too big. Ugh. Well, I could return this to Amazon, but it wasn't that expensive. I think it was like $11 or something. And it is so cute with the ghosts and the purple and orange. I am going to keep this and hope that she grows into it for next Halloween. She might get bigger by this Halloween, but I don't think so. So this is an extra small, and she would be swimming in this. I have two little tiny t-shirts that fit her. I have no jammies that fit her. I have the smallest jammies that I got for that dude arrived in when I got him. And they're so little. They're like these little tiny jammies. And I put them on her and she's swimming in them. She can't even wear them. She can't walk in them, anything, because they're so big. So I am really struggling to find anything that fits her. I would love it if this would fit, because this is, look. I mean, I could put this on her. Do you want to try it on? She does like clothes. She likes me putting clothes on her. Oh, you know, maybe it'll fit. I'm just worried her legs are so short. Oh my God, you guys, you're going to freak out when you see this. I didn't think, I was like, oh wait, it might fit. Oh my God, it fits. It does fit. It's a little big. Are you ready for the cuteness? Oh my God. Oh my God. Thumbnail. Casper's like, what up, little sis? Do you like her sweater? Do you like her sweater? Look. Oh, what a good brother. I know. Oh my God. Okay, well, at least it's big on her. So if you don't think it's big, it's this. It's like when she walks, I don't know, but see how big all this is around here? So when she walks, it's going to be really crazy. But at least I have something I can put her in. Oh my God, he's being adorable. Oh, you can't see him. Here, lift your head, do it to sissy. There we go. Okay, so at least if I take her out in the evenings when it's a little chillier out, or we go out somewhere, go out to dinner, and we sit on a patio, even like 70 degrees, it's chilly for her because she's only less than 3 pounds and she's got no hair. So she does shiver a lot, so she does need to have something on. Hello, Mr. Man. I know. Do you want to go for a hike tonight? So I'm going to get off here now because I talked way longer than I thought I was going to about this, because I went into all these other subjects. This guy wants his ear rubbed. We're going to go for another hike tonight? Yeah? More hikies? Yes. He goes, yes, more hike, please. Please, 2 more hike. Come over here. Here, come up over here. Come on. There you go. All right. So, yeah, I am going to... Oh, my God. She is adorable. Okay, she's chewing on... I'm going to take her sweater off because... Come here, baby. Oh my gosh. Oh, no, we got it. Casper, you can't fit in that bed. Are you kidding? Ginormo. Okay, this is a good... See the size comparison? Are you... Now you see why they can't be alone and play together. Look at this. He is absolutely... She could ride him. He is absolutely a horse. So, yes, he is trying to go in her bed. There's nothing in there for you, sir. Sir. Okay. So, this is Enid. I could not think of a different name for her or a better name for her. I tried every name. I thought she was going to be the easiest to name because I had like 50 names picked out and I loved like so many. All the top of my list, all my top names just did not fit her. And my husband actually voted for Enid. And since he did agree we would have a new baby in the house and she could come live here, I thought the least I could do is let him name her. And my husband loves Wednesday. He's rewatched it like 4 times. He loves it. It's so cute. So, and he loves Enid. Enid, I would say, it's kind of funny because I'm definitely Wednesday and my husband's kind of, I don't want to say Enid, but he really thinks that Enid's hilarious. And also he laughed because I said she is definitely the Enid to my Wednesday. I want to sit around and be a... If I fits, I sits. Sir. He's like, this is mine now. I squished it. I sat on it with my big butt and I squished it. That's adorable, but okay. He's like, if I can't fit in it, I will fit on it. So this is really cute. But this is an extra. I mean, look at her next to it. And you can see, like, I was like, this is going to be huge. She's going to eat it. No, do not eat the sweater, ma'am. Ma'am. Look forward to adventures with Enid and Casper. The cool thing is they travel great in the car together, but she has to stay in a carrier. She is in a crate in a carrier because she's way too small. There is no harness that even fits this dog right now. I have to go out this week and find her a harness. Probably tomorrow. Okay, say bye, everybody. Say bye, everybody, from Enid. My little roommate. She is my roommate that's trying to keep me from being so gloomy all the time. Right? I gotta say, she's made it 100 times less gloomy around here. So, anyway, apparently on this planet for me, according to Philip, his words, not mine. Time will tell. Do I love her? Yes. Is she going to travel all over the planet with me? Hopefully, yes. Everyone's sleeping and calm here, so I'm going to go. And I think when Daddy gets home, he said he wants to go for another hike with them. So I think we're going to take Casper and we're going to go for an evening hike before the sun goes down. So that'll be nice. We're trying to walk, if not every day, most days. Also, my battery's going to die soon. But anyway, this has been a little bit about my doggy history again and new family member. And totally, I wasn't looking for a dog, but I put it out into the universe. Like I said, I kind of manifested this thing where I said, I would love a little tiny, adorable little black, all black or all dark, spooky looking little bat dog that's like Dude, but only a girl. And look, Philip, again, calls me out. Oh, I didn't tell you the other weird thing. I told Philip, yeah, I just haven't been the same since Dude died on January 20th. It's like that was the day, January 20th. It was like 10 days after my birthday. And Philip goes, wait, that's my birthday. And I'm like, it is. I told him, I go, by the way, happy way belated birthday. I'm sorry I didn't say anything to you this year. I was devastated over losing Dude. He's like, no, it's okay. But how weird is it that the wonderful, magical human that brought this thing into the world and into my life, his birthday is on the day that Dude left this plane of existence. And by the way, she was born, if you're wondering, on May 10th. She is a Taurus. Yeah. I was going to say a Leo. It's not Leo. She is a Taurus, which is the same sign as my brother Jim. My brother Jim's birthday is in May, a few days before hers. And so she is also, her most compatible signs are Virgo, Capricorn, and Cancer. I'm a Capricorn, my husband's a Virgo, and Casper is a Cancer. And Lydia and Luna are Scorpios, which is also compatible with the Taurus. And the weird oddball is Eliza is a Gemini, which makes a lot of sense. Explains everything you need to know about Eliza. She's a Gemini. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, anyway, there's a puppy sleeping in my hand. There's a Casper sleeping on me. I'm going to check in with my hubby and see when he's going to be here, so we can plan our little hikey because I need to change. Oh, 4:40. He put driving. Yay! So, yep, this is Enid. I'm sure you will see her much more. I'm not quite as gloomy as in Morose's Wednesday. I like to laugh a lot more. But I love the series because I love how Enid and Wednesday's dynamic works. And I think that was a brilliant thing that Tim Burton came up with. The dynamic of putting Enid and Wednesday together. And that Enid is all like rainbows and happy and silly, but she's also a werewolf, and she has that, that side of her, that weird, still like a weirdo, oddball, crazy side. So that's brilliant. So this is my Enid. She definitely has the personality of Enid and Wednesday. That's how she got the name, after trying out a million names. If you want to know the other names I was considering, you can ask in the comments below and I'll address it in another video with Enid, but not on this one because it's getting too long. Okay, I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed dog chat and meeting my new family member, our new family member. As you see, everybody gets along. Everybody's happy. Eliza is terrified of the 2.8 pound Wonder Dog, but Eliza's afraid of when the wind blows too hard. Eliza was also afraid of Casper for like 6 months, and now she sleeps next to him. So Eliza just takes a little, she's a Gemini. She's a weirdo. She takes a little bit longer to get used to changes, but she's not terrified of her. She's just like, what's going on? She's a little side-eyeing her a lot, like, I don't know about that thing. Is that a dog? What is that? So she'll get used to her, but she doesn't not like her. Eliza is like 12 pounds and she's 3 pounds roughly, and Eliza's terrified. Okay, battery light's blinking. Gonna go. Thanks for watching. See you next one. Bye.